Exclusive hotels and venues proudly present the Master Chef Challenge. This year sees the red team and the blue team pitted against each other in another grueling battle to see which team rises to the top and become the next Exclusive Academy Master Chef Champions.
I came in yesterday with the team at 10 o'clock in the morning. We did it slightly differently this year with Andy. We split the teams up rather than doing the school run, last one picked. Andy's kind of done it on their skill set, split them into two equal teams, red and blue. We then got a select amount of ingredients which we've given the two teams, and again, instead of letting them choose and argue over the ingredients, we kind of put together two menus, or the two main proteins and vegetables on the menus for them to choose. So it just sped it up a little bit so they've had more time to create the dishes that you guys are going to taste. First dish that's coming out will be the cured mackerel, followed by the blue, which will be the crab. So it's basically half a 3-course menu size. So all we're looking for is which one was better, the red and the blue. Tick that box. If you want to write any other notes on there, do so, because I think it's always nice with the students just to go through, give them feedback. Although me and Andy have supported them, they are quite a headstrong group, and we can only advise, but we want them. This is an environment for them to learn. Me and Andy could do everything for them, but ultimately we want them to be cooking everything, making those decisions in terms of how big the portions are, how each element complements the other. So today went really well. Both teams cooked some great dishes. What was nice was to see the teamwork, all the planning yesterday coming into fruition today. Of course, there was a few heated moments, a few decisions that they had to kind of resolve between themselves. But ultimately, I think that both teams were happy with what they served.
Okay, the Chefs Academy, 4th year, 2017. Another great event. Again, expectations really high from everybody, but they've delivered as they do. Very proud of all the Chefs Academy, 2 teams, which is always a bit of fun to use all the ingredients that we've used so far on the programme. So 4.5 months in, still newbies really, and yet they get to create great food for great people, which is really what it's all about.
I do feel proud of what the 2 teams have done. I hope that you guys have learned from the last couple of days, because it is tough. You know, you've only been together as a group for 3 or 4 months, and then you're almost like split into 2 teams, and you're forced to work together. You've naturally got leaders in that group. You all want to do something different, but me and Andy have kind of let you make those decisions, make those choices into how you prepare the dishes, how you finalise them. And I just hope that you've taken something away from that. I mean, my experience in competitions is that you almost want to play a slightly safer dish and do it well, than to do a slightly more technical dish and do it worse, because these guys will always mark down what they find wrong with the dish rather than what they find right with the dish 9 times out of 10. So this should be a massive learning curve for you all, and I hope you can take a lot from today and hopefully flourish into the chefs that you can see on the, where is the trophy? Oh, there it is. On the trophy, because it's now been going for 4 years, and I think it is the right decision to do the Chefs Academy. I mean, we don't question it as a whole, but you always think, is it right? Is it worth putting in this effort? And I think absolutely 100%. When you see the names on that list and what those chefs have achieved, you know, that's a good platform for you guys.
Some of them here today, by the way, as well, amongst you.
You didn't thank them.
Oh no, I didn't. I always forget somebody in these teams. They're around there.
So anyway, enough of me talking. Should we have a drum roll? Who the winning team is for 2017, and it's the red team. There was one clear winner this year, which was the red team, but you know, I don't think the Blues can be too disheartened. They did some great cooking. They did work well together as a team in the end, but it just comes down to like how adventurous those dishes are to begin with. Sometimes simple, more flavoursome dishes can beat the slightly more technical, especially when there's a time limit involved.
But yeah, thank you to everybody that was a part of the process. Thank you to the Chefs Academy for cooking well and being good sports. I do hope that everybody's enjoyed it. I'm sure we'll get to find out as we go around the different hotels and different producers we get to talk to. I'm sure they'll be talking about it for quite some time, but all good, so thank you.